Hey guys, this is Khan, TDK Mr. So Real, and the Division 1.2 update, Conflict, the free update, has a new video trailer and some new news about when it's going to be released, some of the new features, and some of the things that we have been clamoring to know about. So in today's video, let's look at that and talk about some of the stuff that is coming very soon, May the 24th to be exact. So if we look at the Ubisoft blog, the director, Peter Manafelt, is being quoted as saying that there will be new things added to the game. We already knew about the new gear sets and the new weapons, but he also added that the Darkzone is going to get a new twist by having hijacks available for the extractions. So if you are extracting and you don't stick around, your stuff might get ganked and somebody will run off with your loot. And with the changes to the new loot system dropping a lot more 204 gear, this is going to make a really big difference in how you play it. So if we look at the blog and take a look at the gear sets, there are 4 new named gear sets. The final measure is the defensive gear set, the Hunter's Faith is the long range set, the Predator's Mark is the new support set, and the Lone Star is the DPS gear set. So all of these gear sets are going to probably play some new way of adding something new to the way that you play the game. Final measure being a defensive set, I would guess this is probably for more tanky players who want even more tankiness. Or it could be for players that don't have so much health or armor. Maybe they want to get a bump. This is, one possibility. The Hunter's Faith is a long range set, so for the snipers out there, me included, this is probably going to add something new. I can't wait to see what this is exactly. More than likely, I don't think it'll have anything to do with DPS, but maybe it'll add some kind of scouting functionality. Let's hope and see. The Predator's Mark is going to be a new support set, so can't really say for sure what this is. I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that we can start hacking other players. That would be really nice, or even hacking some of the turrets or things that the NPCs do. That would be awesome. And the Lone Star is the DPS set. I'm gonna go out on a limb and probably say that this set is gonna be one of the most popular ones, but I would like to see if this is gonna be geared more for solo players who want to stay alive and do quick damage and kind of get out. Since it's called the Lone Star, maybe it has, I hope it doesn't have anything to do with pistols, because if it does, that's really gonna suck. So another thing kind of worth mentioning is that the name has changed. It's called Clear Sky for the new incursion. So if you weren't really sure, it was called, I think, Broken Circle or something like that. And you can find it at the top of the map. That has been changed. It is now called Clear Sky. Okay, now another thing worth mentioning is the search and destroy missions and the high value targets. The search and destroy missions are going to only be active if you have completed the side missions and all of the encounters. I guess hopefully in a section. I'm not sure if it's all of them around the map, but if you haven't done those, you have a week to get them done. They are going to get you the high value targets that will be in the base, and from the high value targets you'll be able to go and hunt these guys down and kill them, and hopefully you'll get some kind of special loot and not just Phoenix credits, but we'll have to see how that plays out. One other new thing that'll be added to the game are called the sealed caches, which will be a Darkzone only thing, and you get those from killing named enemies. Now, the sealed caches are going to have maybe multiple weapons or maybe multiple armor pieces and things like that in one cache. So after you kill a named enemy, you pick up the cache and then you still have to extract it. Now, how many items are in this cache has yet to be revealed, but hopefully it'll be more than 2 or more than 3, and that would kind of make it
something interesting and worthwhile, then you might get a nice little bonus or a surprise. The one thing that I am kind of curious about is if you extract it, are you extracting and you only see the cache, or do you see all of the weapons inside? Because if it's all of the weapons inside, then something you may have to worry about is your actual stash that you have in the base. Is that going to be filled faster, or will there only be one item and then you have to open it once you get to the base? That's kind of a question mark on my radar, but still something new and could be fun nonetheless. So now what people really want to know is, what do I get for clearing this, new incursion Clear Sky? So the high ends that will drop will be the maximum 204 for high ends, that is, and the gear sets will be the 214 gear sets for hard mode. Now if you do the challenge mode and you're geared up enough for that, then you're guaranteed to get a 240. This is going to be a double reward once a week for hard and for the challenge mode, and that can really start gearing people up. Now you can do this as many times as you want. You'll get the double drop on the first try only for the week, but you can do this as much as you want, play as many times as you want, and gear to your heart's content. So if you don't get something that you really liked, you and your crew can do it again and again and again and get as much as you want. This is going to be a really good way to balance out for the people who kind of did the cheeses. I think this is their way of dealing with getting everybody on a similar playing field. It's kind of a good way to do it. I'm kind of curious to see how it's all going to play out. I'm really kind of curious as to, will the new incursion also include the old gear sets, or will that only be for the Falcon Lost one? And if you can do the Clear Sky one as many times as you want, what about Falcon Lost? Can you do that the same? I'm kind of curious about all of that, and hopefully in the new state of the game they'll talk a little bit more about that. So that is pretty much the new news going forward. We're looking forward to the state of the game that's coming up. Let's hope that they do some gameplay. I hope you guys like this video. This is kind of really last minute for me, so if you like this, remember to comment and leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks guys as usual for all of the support. I really appreciate it, and until the next video, catch you later. I'm out.